Okay, so I'm here with Ron and Marilyn Peterson. Ron and Marilyn have been at Green Timbers for the full 50 years. They were part of the group that helped plant the church with Albert Josephson. So we're going to hear a little bit of their story. So you guys have been Covenanters for a while, before Green Timbers. What's your history with the Covenant Church?
We were members of the Calgary Covenant Church. I attended, when we were still with my folks, I attended the Malmo Covenant Church. That was outside of Wetaskiwin. My dad was a covenant pastor, so I don't really remember that, but whether he only had covenant churches or called to some other church, I do not know that. So, yeah.
Well, I was born and raised in Saskatchewan, and I was born into the covenant. That's a long time ago. I was brought up in a small covenant church that still had Swedish services, actually. And then I went to Bible school, and and ended up in marrying Ron and deciding that we wanted to with our family, live in BC. So we moved and connected with other people from other churches that had gone to BC to live, and so we joined a fellowship for a while. We went there, and then decided we should have a covenant church.
So then there was another group nearby, another fellowship group that had a space. How did you guys end up meeting with the group, the other group?
Well, friends of ours by now, they connected with this group, so they were attending there. So we were encouraged to go to there, and we were there. I counted at one point, and I think we were about 10 people that had the covenant connection. And
now, I assume that means 10 adults, because
yes.
You guys were about 10 on your own.
No, the kids stayed home.
Oh, okay.
No, there was 10, and all had connections with Pastor Albert. He came out to speak, and sort of the rest is history, I guess.
And we sent him a call.
We didn't think we had a chance because of him being superintendent and pastoring part-time in a church that he would, but he didn't hesitate, so it was great. So we were off.
And we had changed the Constitution a little bit. We had, I think, 2 or 3 meetings before that was decided. Members from each group, so yeah.
It took a little bit of,
And so you were meeting in what used to be a United Church
at
the time, and so then that burnt down, and you guys had to rebuild. Tell us about rebuilding Green Timbers Church.
Well, we had to do something because we were going from place to place. We were in school. We were in a school. We were in a Bible school. And we still owned the property. I think, wasn't that how?
Yes.
So that was just a logical thing to do, to build on the same.
We attended after it burnt down, we attended the Bible school on 66th Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And then that burnt, was part of it.
And then that burnt down. Oh, it burnt. It didn't burn down, but it burnt.
And so, were you a part of building the church? Were you out there doing the work?
He was on the building.
I was on the building committee. Yes, I remember the forms going up, and I probably wasn't around that much because I was working on my own. But
You were around though.
when it came to the final finishing, I did a lot of the finishing in the church. Sig Leverance and I worked together quite a bit. We built the balcony, all the balcony railing. I did all the windows, the finishing of the windows, and the 6 stories up.
Okay. What was exciting about getting the chance to build this new place?
Oh, it was just like building home. Happy when it was finished. And
We were able to move in, yeah. I did a lot of things that I actually ran sound for years and years. And I actually led the choir for a while also in those years. And we had a good choir for many years.
I was on the church board, I was a deacon, I was a trustee.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
I remember when we had something backed up in the church, and I was on the trustees, and this other man, I can't even remember his name now. He came to the church all the time. He was an older man, and he was a trustee too, and he didn't even live. Don't put this in there, whatever you do. And so we had to go over there and clean up all this water that had spilled. So the two of us were down there cleaning the toilets because they'd all overflowed and stuff.
Okay.
And I thought, I really didn't ask to do this. But anyway, that was sort of, you did what you had to do.